How do you explain or how do you achieve like your academic success? Anybody, saying, or was it just your any habits or?
I mean, when you do something, something that you learn as you get older, the things that you do in life, you can't do it without help from others. I had tremendous help from people like Mr. Marquez, my family. You see Ms. Thompson walk in, all sorts of teachers walk in here. And I mean, just the people that you choose to hang around, is the people that drive you. And I had a lot of friends, that I graduated with that were in the same program. They're not here, but they can come in and do the same thing I'm doing now and tell you guys, all sorts of things that can help you guys forward in life. I couldn't have did anything, without the help of others, and I'm a faithful person, so I would say without the help of God too. So I mean, I couldn't have done it alone. I had help in all areas of my life, and I chose to ask for help. That's another thing. Sometimes I had to learn that a lot too, because I'm one of the people that I like to do things on my own. I like to accomplish things on my own, and I like to see what I work for. But along that way, you may need help with something. You should never be afraid to ask for help. So that's something I learned, in college and so forth. But I couldn't have done it without the help of others.
So we're going to move to a question from Jordan. But one thing I want to make a note of, Mr. Granger, you might be able to verify this. As far as I know, in the last 20 years, there's only been 5 or less San Francisco athletes to graduate from a Division I school and to play all 4 years. It's very rare. What Grandville has, done through help, through his faith, it's very rare, guys. Where you're not looking at, oh yeah, I could do that too. It's very rare that someone plays Division I, Pac-12 too. That's a good conference. I mean, come on, guys. So it's a huge accomplishment. First person from Washington in over 20-something years, for sure. Okay, Jordan?
He kind of answered the question with Steve, but what did it really take for you to overcome the stereotype of, honestly, an African American football player at
that's good.
Because the stereotype of African American football players, they're not academically prepared or not academically ready, or they're not. There's something like this and like that, and what did it take for you to become become in the classroom and in the field as a great, intelligent young man, something like
that? Once again, like I said, I'm humble, to even bear that reputation. But I would say along the same lines as the last question, just help from the people around me, the people that I chose to place around me, and just the inner drive that I have within myself, And like I said, every one of us have it. You just have to experience it. Everybody has drive in them to get them further. And if you just believe in what you're trying to do, you hear it all the time. Anything's possible. It is. I mean, you just have to believe it. As far as stereotypes go, I live to prove people wrong. I don't even like that's with football, with sports, with anything. It's competition, basically. You competing with other people. And I mean, Mr. Marquez can attest to it. I mean, I used to be here at lunch playing chess against everybody else.
That's right.
And I mean, just to prove, I can do this too. It's not nothing that you can say that I can't do. That's going to stop me from trying to achieve it. Other than that, I mean, I would say that just the people that I do it for, I do what I do for myself, but more than anything for my family. My mom, my grandparents, they were always a big influence in my life. And just wanting to, be something good towards them, just wanting to, make them proud, I guess you could say. So, yeah, that's how I have overcome stereotypes. All of that, high school, college, whatever.
Yeah. I'm going to add to that. Grandville was one of the only guys to take math all 4 years of the athletes, took pre-calculus, and he was one of the only guys, honestly, who came at lunch. And I'm not saying you have to do this, but he sacrificed. He would study at lunch, and that's what it took. And playing chess, studying at lunch. I remember you coming in the classroom. But you seem to always push yourself. You took the hard classes.
Yeah.
You didn't back down from a challenge.
Yeah, at all. I mean, you wouldn't back down from the challenge on the football field, on the basketball court, on the baseball field, whatever arena you choose. I mean, you're not gonna just let somebody like come up and push you on the ground and stand over you. And it's the same thing with academics, like a math problem. Like I remember with Marquez, doing this math problem out so tough, like it really was like nobody in the class under like, well, hold on, who you doing? And I remember I solved it, but I didn't solve it as soon as I looked at it or whatever. Like I really put all of my focus and attention into that one problem. And when I did solve it, I mean, I was so happy because it was like, I did it, So I mean, you got to take that approach to everything you do in life. You got to take that to school, to family, to sports, to friends. I mean, it just tells a lot about you, And I mean, like I said, I'm humbled to be here. I'm humbled for the reputation, for all of you guys, people wanting to be here and come and listen. It's a great experience, Like I said, yeah, you can do anything you want. You can do anything you want. Anything. Anybody else have any?
What are you planning on doing next? Like now you graduated, do you have where are you at now?
Okay, so I'm continuing in school. I'm about to begin my master's program, my graduate program, and I'm training for the NFL, Pro Day. That's March 7th. It's all around, but I mean, at my campus it's March 7th. So I'm training for that. I'm trying to move on to the next level in sports. I want to play at the highest level. That's something I wanted to do since I was 3 years old. When I first seen somebody playing football and carried a little North football in my hand. So that's my dream in life. I'm following. But yeah. Other than that,
What is your master's in?
I'm about to do it in counseling psychology. Mm-hmm. And yeah. Other than that,
What did you major in?
what did I major in? My undergraduate?
Yeah.
I started off in graphic design, and I changed my major. That's something that like people they probably won't tell you, but you change your major often. Like I went in because my grandfather is an artist, and he taught me a lot when I was a young child, how to draw, how to paint, all of that. So when I first decided to go to college, I had wanted to develop that skill that I had. So I chose to do graphic design. I did good in the program. I did great actually. I had 3.5 grade point average. But with everything that I was trying to balance at hand, like classes, they were 3-hour studios each one. So it was either I would have to choose to do graphic design and only graphic design, or change something else, so I could balance out my schedule. So that was the route I had to choose. But yeah, I mean, as far as school goes, I mean, are you guys juniors, seniors?
Got some freshmen and sophomores too. Yeah.
Y'all got time. Yeah, you should start thinking about, what type of things that you would see yourself doing as a career, in life. I mean, it's only so far that sports can take you. You feel me? And I learned that at an early age. The most important thing that you can ever do in life is get an education. So I mean, you guys need to take that seriously first and foremost. And it's big. I mean, once you leave this environment and go to a college campus, you got friends now there's some people that's not gonna make the journey with you. It's something that you have to experience on your own. But I would just tell you, once you're in that college environment, you see the focus that everybody has. You see people trying to become doctors and nurses and scientists. I mean, everything changes. I mean, it's like a whole other reality. So I mean, take what you're doing serious. You know, it's just as serious as playing sports. You know, that's my advice to all of you. Because I mean, I had to learn it, and I mean, it's a shock when you first experience that, but it's true. Like you can't get anywhere, not in this day and age, by education.
I think a lot of the guys in this room want to go to college, but are worried about some of the challenges they're going to face. And one of the things we're trying to impart to them is that, you know, it's not avoiding those challenges, it's overcoming those obstacles.
Absolutely.
Can you talk about just one or two of like the really hard things you faced when you first got to college and how you got through them? I realize that's a big one to drop on you.
Nah, that's the perfect question. I faced a lot of options. Paying for college. That, you know, financial aid, scholarships, help, you know, I received help from others. I received financial aid, my scholarship, you know, that was a blessing in so many levels. Other than that, there's going to be so many, and like I said, everybody's journey is different. There are going to be so many different obstacles that you may face in life once you try to get to your secondary education. How you overcome those, you have to write down your goals. You know, you have to have a plan for success. And necessarily, even though you have that plan, it doesn't mean that you will succeed with everything that you're doing. But as long as you stick to it, whatever it is you're trying to do, and you believe in it, like I said, there's nothing that you can't do. Like I overcame poverty, all sorts of things, stereotypes. I mean, I'm here now. You know, I graduated. I can say I'm a college graduate. I mean,
yeah.
There's nothing that you can't overcome, regardless of your circumstance. I know guys that had even, you can say worse stories than I had. You know, and they're graduated, first in the family, this, that. You know, it's nothing that you can't. It's nothing too high or too far to achieve. But how you get over those obstacles, you can't do it alone. If I can say anything to you guys, you can't do it alone. Like, I strive for my family, for my friends. I mean, I went to Arizona, and I didn't have no knowledge of anything or anyone out there. You know, I went out there pretty much alone. And I've matured in the process. You know, I'm matured as a young man in the process. You have to be social, I guess you can say. You have to stay in connection with people. You have to be active. You have to be active in the community. You have to, man, you have to reach out to others. You know, when you need help, when you want help, you have to give back at the same time. You know, you have to do things that will keep you busy, that will, you know, keep you going. You have to just always believe in yourself. Like I said, set goals. And I mean, you should be able to get over any obstacle that faces you.
Could you end, because you don't have to sell Ames, but some people don't know what it is. Why did being in Ames, how did it help you, or what are your memories of? We got some guys who are in Ames now, guys who have been asked to. And
do you guys still go to Lafayette?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. The biggest thing with Ames for me was just learning and understanding. I mean, for me, it may have been different for other people, but it was just understanding that you have to give back, you know, and you don't necessarily have to be a millionaire to do it. You don't necessarily have to be rich and famous to do it. I mean, like I graduated from here 6 years ago, and like I said, I'm humbled to be here in front of all of you. You know what I mean? This is big for me. You know what I mean? I still have a lot of my life to accomplish. I mean, just being here and having the chance and opportunity to sit and speak in front of you guys, you don't understand how that makes me feel personally. Other than that, Just pushing myself to do more. Everybody that was in the program when we originally started, I mean, it wasn't just me. We had a group of guys that were eager to strive for more in their life, and we all pushed each other. So, I mean, everybody that you're sitting next to, I mean, look at it like a team. Or as a team, you know, you guys are all teammates. You know, you guys are all friends. You know, you got to push each other. You know, we didn't have necessarily all guys that came from the same neighborhood or the same background or, you know, ethnicity. You know, we had all sorts of guys. And, I mean, a group of guys, we wanted to, it's just like a football team once you think of it. It's like, or a basketball, any type of team, when you think about it. We had a group of guys that wanted to hang around each other and, you know, stay in our own little group. And then we had other people, but what we chose to do was come together. You know, and like I said, I would be in lunch, you know, playing chess with you know, I'm not racing anything, but with all type of Asian people, like, I'm playing chess, and I got Solomon behind me and mine behind, like we mix together good. So, I mean, like I said, push each other. You know, if you see somebody doing something that they shouldn't be doing or slacking off, or that's how we win in the class. You know, if I was in class, I had my cousin with me, mine, he'd be doing something, I'd be like, man, come on, let's focus up, let's do this. Like, push each other to help each other out, you know? That's, like I said, that's all you can ask for.
It's great.
That's all you can ask for.
All right. Jordan, you want to close us out for a minute here? Just say anything? No?
Say what?
About if...
Shut up.
we should just get the guys. No, you don't have to say. It's okay. All right. I think we've...